Mike the Disgruntled Mechanic here. I got my 2011 Volt and we have a fast erratic turn signal blink on the left hand side. So it's probably pretty easy, to figure out that it's more than likely the bulb. Pretty sure it is. We'll find out here. But one of the things that's interesting about this Volt and many new cars, just to get to the bulb to replace it, isn't like the old days when you took a couple screws out of the lens, pulled it off and did it. So I'll just show you what we got here and we'll continue from there. So you can see we have the fast blink in the rear, which it's doing the same up on the dash. I'll show you quick. And we don't have the front one working on the left side and the front. I'll show you the right side for comparison of how it's supposed to blink. Well, you can see how that's doing. Let's go to the right side now. Believe me, the front one isn't blinking on the left up front, but we'll switch it to the right and we'll watch that. So you can see the nice steady even blink like it's supposed to be. Same way, you can't see it, but does it on the mirror too. The mirror on the left side, which I didn't show you, is working. Let's take a walk up there, I'll just show you. So as you can see, the left side mirror one is blinking. And in there on the dash, you can see we have the quick blink for the left. And if you look up there on the wall, you can see there's no orange, which you would see if the left front was blinking. So we're going to assume it's the left front. Pretty hard, huh? But just for gits and shiggles, we actually took and I did the codes on it. And we'll go to the BCM. Let her run through. Read fault code. And I think you can see it, left front turn signal circuit failed, short to battery, an open, B as in Bravo 3948-01 and Bravo 3948-04. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be the bulb. There's certain tests and everything you can do. I think the easiest one on this, because you have to get to it anyhow, is actually to put a new bulb in and we'll see. So this is the bad boy right in there. I'm just going to show you what you're supposed to take apart just to get to this bulb in there. So let me go underneath and I'll show you that next. So it lives up in there. Right up in here, that's where you have to get. So I'm going to take a couple of these screws out in here and see if I can pull this down and get my hand up in there without taking this all apart, because you're actually supposed to take this whole piece off and then up in the inner fender well pull that apart. I'm thinking maybe I can get away without doing that. I'm really not going to show you that because I'm just going to be down here taking these bolts out and reaching up. If I have to take everything apart, I'll let you know if I can't get to it. And that's what I'm talking about, taking the wheel off, taking this off up here, and this inner fender well down to there to get, to reach up in there at this. I don't think I'm going to have to, so we'll give her a try with what I said. We'll go from there. So what I did was took out those screws that I told you about, pulled this back. It's pretty flexible, and unpopped the bulb. So you can see the bulb right there. All I did was reach straight up behind this coolant tank, grabbed it, twisted it, and pulled it out. So now we're going to get that bulb out of there, put a new one in, and see if we got blinky blinky. So let's start this and see if we got winky blinky. I hope so. Oh man, looks like Winky Blinky. Looks like life is good. So luckily today, that's all it was. It was just the turn signal bulb. You saw how you had to get to it, a little more than usual. You know, if you're laying on the ground on your back, it would certainly suck more than having a lift to be able to get out of there and do it. So I'm going to put everything back together since it's working, and we're going to clear the codes out, and they may have cleared themselves out actually, but I have other codes in there. That was one thing I wanted to say too with these volts. This one's been setting because I've been running the newer one. They don't like to set. It just seems you let them set and they just can't go through all their things, all their tests and stuff they should, and you got to run them for a while till everything clears out. But anyhow, this is Mike, the Disgruntled Mechanic, saying just remember, if you can get somebody else to do it, you're probably better off. See you next time.